Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers.
Thing.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Is it bigearn@gmail.com?
At the 25.
Yeah. No.
What the email? I know the password of Little Sting, you know. Little Sting Junior.
No.
Yeah, it's Little Sting now, we're going to try and pay. See if it got you. No, man, I told you, man.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
But yeah, I had a little knockoff one where thing I forgot never about. I'm thinking.
And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches.
No, I missed that thing. Oh, the fuck. Oh, a lot of the right thing. What the fuck did I miss it?
Hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Oh, shit. Hear the fucking thunder.
First carry for
hear that thing? That shit still like somebody that put something on the floor. Oh, shit. Yo. Got you. I'm in the back of the truck. Yeah. What's up, Dom?
Their scouting report meeting.
This
was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line. If they open the door, though, they can't see him. The door's gonna block him.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action.
I had to fix mine today.
1,300, love.
He's going to air it out right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they'd be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot down, they were more than prepared for that one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's now 2nd and 6.
No, why you saying?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
How you doing? He ready to slide right
He'll
here.
look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Shit, I just won the game over there, though. Probably like 2 weeks.
Oh, he pushing us, yo.
Great job
That's right,
defensively.
we got the way him there.
To go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oh, right there, Richie.
That time on the punt, and the Ravens will
one more shot, thing. Tell me you got him. All right.
Deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time.
Nah, I think that somebody within said them other stuff here.
As they start 1st and 10.
Oh shit, he had a bag too.
This well upfield across the 45. It's a game of 45.
Again, I fucked up. What the fuck? Look, look. Am I gonna get kicked? Please don't do no shit like this. What the fuck going on? Where you at, Sting? You moving? Oh, I'm gonna get kicked. Fuck. Cause you not even moving. So this is gonna kick. What the bomber club? Is it because of this fucking store? What the fuck going on? Come on. Don't turn on again, man. Go sit. Welcome to you. What are you crying for?
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Yes, you are.
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one
good
for 20 on the catch and run.
Relax,
I
boy.
think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He's to the 10, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big game that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because
did this just kick me out of everything?
Running backs like J.K. Dobbins, over 2,000 yards in the final season in college. They went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasts.
I got it kicked me. I got kicked.
How great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round. That's what I call a steal.
Yeah, fucking stupid, bruh. Just as we take out the man things, the man, the shit just.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
You think he'll be expecting me to come up behind him?
Now Jackson.
Yep.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll be well short of a 1st down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to, and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Officially nothing on
coming down, bro.
Yo. I know. I was ready to say, just coming, just you.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Good reception, good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He was good at Disney Plus a while ago.
Who gave it to you, Lisa?
No, I'm gonna get one.
You buy Disney Plus?
Yeah, I think it's at $6.99 for the month.
Oh, the little trial shit.
Yeah.
Touchdown, 49ers. Debo Samuel, his 9th touchdown.
Yeah, I think he got one too.
And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
And then cancel it.
DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
somebody
those are the
else.
plays.
I use a free trial for the month, and then when the month goes in, I'm just cancel it.
I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
No, man, I forget them shit, the man.
I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
All the news they said they had a thing.
2 plays and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points.
It ain't on there yet, though.
You take points when you can get.
You can watch Gorilla for free.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We watched Gorilla on the Fire Stick.
Oh, so they got shit up there that you gotta pay for it too.
Jackson.
What the fuck?
What you buy it on? The game?
And that gonna be incomplete.
No, we just subscribe.
It's 2nd down.
On the game? What? On the receiver?
From a phone.
Go up and make the catch. Take the hit.
Well, you know you can sign in anyway.
In this case, the hit was timed really well and popped.
Yeah, so you can sign in from a phone or from the game.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play call.
We got a Falcon on Winter Field and shit.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
I thought the niggas had some new shit up here.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And this one through the uprights and good.
21, Ravens 3.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
The The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 41-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
But we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Now Mostert. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and 1.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take now with these quarterbacks who can move. Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
First down.
Oh, this piece of puffin, his prime.
Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards that time. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's 2nd and inches.
Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, and when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the 1st half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. Now they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
It's a big sucky thing. But y'all gonna block them though. Man, suck my dick. Oh, bro. I swear to God, bro. Man. Oh, bro.
To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
First down, Ravens.
If the peanut butter in a Reese's could talk to the chocolate.
Jackson. Javon Kinlaw able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
If the peanut butter in a Reese's could talk to the chocolate.
Jackson, and he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep run. It's caught inside the 25. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 3rd down, incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
21.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Oh, and now some space to operate. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man.
How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Jackson flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety back.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. And I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 4 yards to go.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Back now here in Santa Clara, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. A beautiful fake. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Snags it for the pick. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
The kicker on.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
A
gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st down, Ravens.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's
play action. It's Jackson.
3rd and long.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah. Throwing the football and open up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's make these babies cry.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
13.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Ravens, a big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the 49ers, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.